Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's Mo again. Well, in this section, I want to secure my RDP. See, everybody knows that the port number for RDP is 3389. What can I do to change it? Well, let me show you what I can actually do. First of all, if I want to change a port number, I have to get into the registry. So if I go ahead to Reg Edit, I'm going to open the registry, HKey local machine, system, current control set, control, terminal server, because back in the days it was called terminal services. All right. Win stations. Where is win stations? Then RDP TCP. Let me maximize and I look for the port number. Here's the port number and it tells me it's 3389. I'm going to switch it to 5555. Then OK. And I must restart for this to take effect. So I'm going to restart the computer. It should not take long. All right. So this time, when I want to do remote desktop, I have to know the IP address and I have to know the new port number. So I'm not using the default port number by Microsoft. I just changed it to 3389 from 3389 to 5555. So if somebody wants to do remote desktop to my server in the server closet, they have to know the IP address. They have to know the new port number. They have to know the username. They have to know the actual password. And then I want to show you by putting a firewall, I could even secure it more. And how can we open ports on an actual firewall? All right. So that's what I want to show you in this section. Give it a few seconds. And let me log on. Give it a moment. And let me go to the command prompt. All right. And what I want to do is netstat space -a, and I'm not going to see 3389 anymore. It's going to say 5555. This is my new port number for RDP. Well, if I go to my Windows 10 machine and I say, let me go ahead and do a remote desktop again, look what's going to happen. It's going to fail because by default, when you put this number in, it's going to look for port 3389. Well, right now, what I have to do is I have to specify the new port number, which is 5555. Let's wait until it actually fails. There you go. So now I have to put a colon. Watch this 5555 and then connect. There you go. Then I put the password and I should be able to log on and take over the session. And this time is going to show me that it's port 5555. So if I run the command netstat space -n, I could see that I'm using port what? Where is it? 5555. There you go on the server. And this is on the client machine established. All right. Okay, good. Let me close this out and let me put my firewall on my actual server. Let me log on to the server and put the password. Let me minimize this and go to local server or go to tools because the firewalls actually look at this. See Windows Defender firewall, it's off. Tools and Windows Defender firewall. And let me go ahead and put the firewall on. So if I go properties and I say on and over here on and over here on, then okay. Firewall's on. All right. Let me try and make the connection again using remote desktop by putting the actual port number and connect. Look at this right now. It's not going to work because I don't have port 5555 open on my firewall that is actually on the server. And that's going to give me trouble. So I have to go to the server, open port 5555 because by default, what is it looking at? Yes, 3389. So I'm going to go back to my server, bound rules, and open a new port. New rule. And I'm going to say I'm going to open a port, right? Let me look at a full screen, actually better. And I'm going to go next. And which port? 5555. Then next. And I'm going to say allow the connection. Next. And I'm going to say, this is my new RDP, all right? Just like this and finish. Now it's open. So if I go back here and connect, I should get the logon screen. There you go. So if I put the password and log on, I should take over the session. And there you go. We're actually in. That's what I wanted to show you. So it's good to memorize all the ports. It's good to see how you could open ports, how you could modify ports. It's good to know what is the difference between TCP and UDP. It's not up to you to use TCP and UDP. It's up to the protocol that you're going to be choosing. It's already fixed. It's either TCP or UDP. Well, that's it for TCP and UDP. In our next section, what we're going to be looking at is subnetting. All right. So we're going to see how, why do I need to subnet? What is the purpose of subnetting? And it's going to be a very simple, super easy way of subnetting. So we'll see you folks in our next section. Bye now.